What up, everybody? I want to talk a little bit about intent and intensity in your workout. So, if you aren't seeing progress in your workouts, whether that's improved mobility, improved speed, getting stronger, losing weight, whatever that is, 9 times out of 10, you don't need a better workout or a different workout. Now, that's not to say that your program can't be improved, but in my experience, most people aren't intentional, don't train with enough intensity, don't train with enough intent. So, what do I mean by that? Well, if you're trying to get faster, then your training needs to involve moving fast, moving at maximum speed, moving with maximum intent. So, if you're doing a medicine ball throw or slam, you need to be trying to throw that medicine ball as hard as you can. And each rep, you need to feel like you're trying to throw it harder. It's medicine ball slams. You're trying to slam it through the ground. Each rep, you're trying to slam harder, faster. Any of your lifts, the implement you're trying to move, whether that's your body, a barbell, a dumbbell, in that concentric portion, if it's a press, that pressing portion, that squat when you're standing up, that deadlift when you're coming up, you're trying to move that bar as fast and with as much intensity as you can. The weight will dictate the actual speed of the bar, but even in your warm-up sets, I'm a big fan of trying to move that bar as fast as you can. As you stack on weight, that bar is going to move slower, but you're still driving that with the same intensity as those lighter warm-up sets. If it's mobility, you're going to be focused a little more on really pushing through that in-range of motion, breathing into that end of that range, breathing through that tension, adding some holds at that end of the range. Get a little comfortable being a little uncomfortable. Now, you don't want to push in any sharp pains and things like that, but push yourself into that range that's tight, that's uncomfortable. Breathe into it, fight that need to kind of tense up when we're training mobility. Move into that in-range of motion, add some holds, breathe at that in-range of motion. If we're doing isometrics, the load should be heavy. You should feel like you're using every ounce of your strength and your energy to hold that position. So Pallof press is a great example. Most people don't go heavy enough. You need to load that thing as heavy as you can to maintain that position. So understanding these things, if you're trying to build strength, we need to put more weight on the bar, but you're still driving that bar, that dumbbell or whatever with as much intensity. Have purpose in your workouts. Don't just go through the motions. If you're doing speed training, you need to be moving fast. You need to feel like every swing you make is faster than the previous one. Having some kind of feedback, if you can track bar speed, if you can track swing speed, distance and height and jumps, speed with throws, that helps. But if you don't have it, then you still need that intent to drive that. So understanding you don't probably need more, and most of the time you don't need a lot of changes or better. You just need better focus. You need better intention. You need higher, more intent. You need to make every rep count, every exercise count. Everything has a purpose instead of going through the motions. And a lot of times you can do less and make progress with that. So keep that in mind in your training. If you're finding yourself not making the progress you want, kind of re-examine how you go about your training. Are you putting the most you can into each rep? Are you having purpose and intent with each exercise? Understand why you're doing what you're doing. Why are you performing an exercise? How are you performing it? How are you performing each rep? What is the purpose? If it's to get stronger, add more weight. If it's to improve speed, move faster. If it's to improve mobility, push that range of motion, breathe and hold in those ends of ranges, and focus on that. Hope everybody has a great day.